What's the secret to growing your business even in a recession? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by No Hassle Newsletters, the secret to getting boatloads of more profitable repeat business and the customer referrals you deserve.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. You know, the last week to 10 days I've been promoting my 2012 Summer Business School and Coaching Program. And in this video, which is being seen by quite a lot of people, I talk about how much my business has grown the last 3 years. Doubled in 2010, up almost 45% 2011, up doubled my business the first 5 months of this year, 2012. And so I get a lot of the questions, what are you doing, Jim, to help you grow? You know, there's one thing I did a couple years ago, and I thought I'm going to pull out this video and show it to you for this episode of Newsletter Guru TV, and I talk about 2 important things that you can do to help move your business forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this video. Other than me saying the date, I think, in there, which I think I shot this video in 2010, it's completely relevant to what we're doing today. So watch this, and then I'm going to come back on the other side and give you a couple more things that you can do in your business. All right, check this out. Roll it. Hey everybody, it's Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru, coming to you from my favorite place, Marsh Creek Lake. This is my first paddle of the 2010 summer season. I'm out here pretty early. It's actually a little chilly, to be honest with you, but it feels great to be out here. The lake is like a sheet of glass. It is so darn peaceful. You know, I wanted to share something with you. I was doing a couple coaching calls this week, and someone asked me, said, Jim, I know you talk about your business being up last year, even in the crappy economy that we're in. And he said, what did you do to make that happen? And first of all, I congratulated him for not asking the question that usually gets asked, which is, hey, what's the one thing I can do to make my business grow? Because there really isn't just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things you do. So that was a good thing. So then I answered his question. I said, listen, I did a lot of things, but I would say if I had to nail it down to maybe 2 or 3 things, first thing I did last year was I wrote my book. I finally got off the dime, and as painful it is writing a book, and holy smokes, it can be painful. And so I wrote my book. It came out in, let's see, when did it come out? It came out in March. That's right, it came out in March, and my first book signing was at the Dan Kennedy event at the Philadelphia Glazer Kennedy chapter meeting that my buddy Mike Capuzzi runs. And so I wrote my book, and then from there, I went on a speaking circuit. I did a whole bunch of dates all across the country. And I'd say, you know, first of all, the reason for writing a book is it positions you as an expert and an authority, which is the cool thing, because merely having the book does that. It's kind of weird if you want to know. You actually have to kind of screw up and write a really crappy book to have it kind of go the other way. So just having the book in the first place is a great positioning tool. But being out there speaking and meeting people face to face, and I will tell you that I more than doubled the number of subscribers to my No Hassle Newsletter program as a direct result of my book and getting out and speaking. So you want to position yourself as an expert, the best way to do that is to write a book and then go speak. So that's kind of 2 things. Now the other thing I would say, boy, I'm going right behind the trees now, so it's a little dark. So the other thing I would say, yeah, I can see, is, you know, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Now that's important, and everybody knows that, but the other thing that I think is you need to position yourself. You have to be a person of influence. All right, you need to position yourself as a person of authority. You need to own the niche that you're in. For me, it's newsletters, so I'm known as the Newsletter Guru. You need to be the expert in your field, and you need to exude confidence. You need to boldly and confidently and continuously promote yourself as the expert in the industry, because, you know, as money gets tight, people get real, you know, they really think about where they're going to spend the money. So not only do they want to spend it with people they know, like, and trust, but they want to do it with an expert, somebody who they know is going to deliver a return on their investment. All right? So here's the big thing, and I heard Dan Kennedy say this once. He said, you know what? People are looking for hope. More than anything, they want hope that you have the answer for their business, that you have what they need to get their business out of the mud, out of the rut, and into the fast track. So if you can't go out there and present yourself as the expert with confidence and boldly and continuously and confidently promote it and come across as the authority, get your act together, because that's really what you need to do. Wow, this is great. I love this. So we're going to be doing a lot more episodes now that I'm back on the water, because you know what? It's hard to be creative when you're in your office. Have you known that? I'm always creative when I'm on the lake or out in nature, walking, biking, whatever I'm doing. But so whatever you're doing, get out of your office. This is a wonderful day. Oh man, what a great day in the kayak. So there's no question about it. Writing a book and doing speaking and things, those two things alone are awesome ways to position yourself and help position yourself for growth and higher profits. Now, a couple more things that you can do for your business. Number one, you want to maintain and build very healthy, strong relationships with your customers, clients, patients, and that means you should be doing a monthly newsletter. You should also be growing new relationships through all the tools that are at your disposal in social media, through Facebook and Twitter, and there's this new one, Quora and Pinterest. There's all these things that are helping to attract people, help to get them to know, like, and trust you, and then it takes the relationship to the next level. I know you may be struggling with some of this social media stuff, but trust me, it works. Video is very, very powerful. I've been doing videos. I actually lost count. I think this is like 125 or something like that. Video is a very, very powerful way to make a connection with people and help them get to know, like, and trust you. Oh my gosh, I just had a thought I'll share with you. Somebody sent me an email the other day, said, Jim, I love watching your videos. You're like the Andy Griffith of marketing advice. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, I digress. So not only do you want to be doing a newsletter every single month, you want to be using social media, all right? Now, I want to encourage you once more, because as I'm rolling this video, we're still enrolling folks in my 2012 business coaching program, and I'm going to teach you 7 amazing strategies that you can use in your business. I don't care what industry you're in. When you learn these, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm using them in my business and how you can use them in yours, and then depending on how you enroll in the program, we could work one-on-one over the phone for the summer, and that will absolutely help you build your business. One of the strategies, by the way, and this is not one that I was going to cover, but one of the strategies is you want to remove the risk. So it's called risk reversal. Take the risk out of your customer saying yes to one of your programs or one of your products. Now, as I'm promoting my summer business coaching program, you might have seen it. I'm calling it my 5X ROI program. I'm actually guaranteeing that you will earn at least 5 times more what you invest in this program in new revenue by implementing some of these strategies, and I'm going to give you 1 year to do it, so I completely remove the risk. That's a bonus right there on how you can grow your business. All right, listen, before the day's out, look for ways that you can add more value to what it is you're doing for your customers, clients, and patients. When you add more value on a regular basis and just give your people world-class service, let them feel how much you love them and how much you appreciate them, they will stay longer, and customers that stay longer end up spending more and referring more, and that's always a good thing. And before the day's out, look for ways that you can do something nice for somebody you don't even know, and don't expect anything in return. Doing nice things, random acts of kindness, intentional acts of kindness is a great thing to do. It's going to make the world a much better place. All right, if you found some value in the marketing and business building strategies that I've shared with you today via this video, then I'd appreciate it very much if you would click the share button wherever it is, right down there. Click the share button, share this on your news feed with Facebook, put a comment on Newsletter Guru TV. I always love hearing from you, hearing your suggestions for episode and your questions and things like that. And until next week, until next episode, this is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. You take care.